Uh-oh, is Young Living in trouble again? Ugh. Let's find out together. Roll the disclaimer. What's up? It's 7:30 in the morning. Pop-Tarts here. How do they know? Couple things. First of all, biggest shout out ever to MLM Exit on Instagram, and she just recently started her own YouTube channel, so I'll have her link down below. But she sent me a message with all this information and was like, hey, did you hear that all this stuff is happening with Young Living? And I was like, no. And yeah, turns out I need to make a video about all this. Yeah, we got a lot to go through, and we're going to do that. I do want to real quick give another shout out. My voice cracked. To Annie. Annie sent me, this is not Young Living related, but to my P.O. box, she sent me an unopened, unique eyeshadow palette. So since obviously I'm not wearing makeup, we're gonna do makeup while we do stuff today. I'm like, you know what? Let's just give it a shot. It's really funny because I was talking to Aaron, I think, on our last live stream. I'm just like, is unique even a thing anymore? Like, do people still do unique? But Annie says that this palette costs $52 retail. $52? Seriously? Okay, well, we're gonna use it today. I don't know how it's gonna go, but thank you, Annie, for your contribution. And also one more shout out to Mark. He sent me a copy of the Essential Oil Bible, basically. I mean, this thing, I wouldn't even know where to start with this. Essential Oils Pocket Reference. This isn't, at least I don't think it is, Gary Young's book. But in chapter 1, they do have a biblical references section, so that's cool. Oh my god, personal usage directory. And then it has every single ailment you could ever have. Bone-related pain, tonsillitis, genital warts. Cool. Thank you, Mark, for sending me this. I'm like speechless about how like scary this book is, but thank you. So Mark, Annie, thank you for your contributions to today's video. But okay, without further ado, let's get into what's going on with Young Living. So first thing, this was posted 11 days ago on Reddit. Reddit user PlurTM said, heads up, Young Living hacked. If you used to be involved or know people that might have, put your info in. So then this was a link to X, but Reddit users were like, hey, we don't use X anymore because it's hashtag canceled. And I'm like, hell yeah, this is great. So they did like a indirect link, and it looks like it was posted by Hackmanac? I don't know. It says, data breach alert, Young Living Essential Oils. A potential data breach involving Young Living Essential Oils has been detected on a hacking forum, reportedly affecting 1.1 million users. And I'm like, okay, how many people use Young Living? You know, that's a lot of people. It's like their entire registry of people who have ever submitted their data to Young Living. I don't know. According to the post, the leaked data includes information such as full names, email addresses, physical addresses, and order details of 1,131,062 users. The authenticity of these claims has yet to be verified, but in the meantime, users of Young Living Essential Oils are advised to remain vigilant against potential phishing attempts. This links to a screenshot of some forum, which I'm like just learning recently that these forums are a thing, that people just like, hey, I hacked this thing, buy this information, and it's like on the open web. That's wild to me. I mean, I obviously knew like data breaches were a thing, but I didn't realize they were just like so out in the open like that. But anyway, this person's like, today I'm selling youngliving.com data breach, revenue $2 billion. Is that in their lifetime? I don't know. Breached by, they have their little handle there. It's like, hey, look at what I did. Woo! That's so weird to me. Anyway, the data included associate ID, email, first name, last name, nickname, birthday, country, region, associate status, join date, associate type, last order date, last subscription order date, paid as rank, language, is email allowed, highest rank, enroller ID, sponsor ID, achieved rank name, total orders, and more? What more could you ask for? And they even have a sample there. Now, this is a screenshot, so I can't click on it, but I guess I wouldn't want to dox anyone anyway. Holy moly. Now, none of that said anything about credit cards, like card information, so I guess it's unknown if that's something to be concerned about. But also there's a link to haveibeenpwned.com. Sorry, my eyes are watering. It's early in the morning and I have allergies. This website says Young Living Essential Oils in December 2024, data claimed to be breached from the multi-level marketing company Young Living Essential Oils was posted to a popular hacking forum. The data contained 1.1 1.1 million unique email addresses alongside names, the country of the account, and in many cases their date of birth. This data was provided to HIBP by a source who requested it to be attributed to threat actor 88. I think that's the name of the guy who posted in the forum. Young Living Essential Oils did not respond to multiple attempts to contact them about the data. That's sketch. Listen, I know it's the holidays and stuff, but like, this is kind of a big deal. Maybe get someone on this shit. I don't know. But it says the breach date was on December 11th and it was added to the forum 8 days after that. So identity theft is a thing. But just because credit card data may or may not have been part of said breach, it doesn't mean you're not still in danger. So I know there are people who watch me who have been in Young Living before. It is entirely possible that you might be involved in this breach. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I know MLM Exit did post links to like what to do if I've been in a data breach. I'll have all of her sources linked down below and stuff too. I'll have all those links down below and you can do with it as you please, as you need to. I did want to start out by sharing that because wow, and it's extra sketchy that Young Living apparently hasn't said anything. Like, usually if a company is going to do something about this, they'll send out an email. And I don't think they'd even be just sending emails out to active distributors. They'd probably send it out to every single email that they have on their file, like to be like, hey, just so you know. They can't even like take a moment to tell people about that. Like, I don't know, it just seems a little sketchy and irresponsible and like they don't care about you. Wow, shocking. Anyway, so apparently that's the thing. The second thing I want to go over today is some comp plan changes, and I know that doesn't sound super exciting. However, Young Living in the past has been in a bit of, I guess, controversy over the past few years because, like, for example, Mary Young came out, I want to say it was about 3 years ago now. It was at a New Year's kickoff. Mary Young came out and she was all like, hey, we're operating at a loss.
What do you think we're paying to bring those oils in? How long do you think Young Living could survive if we don't have any profit and we're operating in the hole? We're operating at a loss.
There were other leaked audio things from Mary Young of her saying like, yep, we got to change the comp plan again or else we're going to go down, blah, blah, blah.
Our CFO said, Mary, if you don't stop this in 6 months, Young Living will be bankrupt. You're going to change the comp plan again? I said, yep, sure am. She said, oh, I don't think that's a good idea. And I said, well, I do. And she said, are you sure about that? I said, yes, I am. We have to change it. Did we have a choice? No. Do we have a choice? No.
And I watched a few minutes of this video that we're going to watch today. That, again, MLM Exit sent to me, so thank you again for providing this glorious piece of content. She says some things that I'm like, oh wait, what? So yeah, I want to go over all that with you. I had a lot of questions and a lot of thoughts come into mind as I was watching this, and I only watched, I think, the first like 4 minutes, and even then I was like, what is happening? Let's just press play. Let's watch this video together. Oh, and the exciting part of it is that we get to hear from the Mary Young today, aka Donald Duck, if we're gonna be mean about it, and I am. She sounds like Donald Duck. Okay. She's always just such an interesting character to listen to speak. Here we go. Here's Mary Young telling us all about how they have to change the comp plan yet again.
Hello to all my friends.
Hi, Mary.
To our brand partners who are working so diligently to build Young Living. As many of you know, before starting Young Living with Gary, I spent more than 10 years building a successful network marketing business in another company.
Honestly, I didn't know that. Well, maybe I did and I just forgot. Like, imagine Mary Young being your upline. Imagine this woman being your upline. Imagine this woman being the one to tell you, like, how to be successful in multi-level marketing. No thanks.
The experience that I gained and the things that I learned have helped me immensely when making critical decisions about Young Living. I will forever be grateful for the years that I spent on the member side of this business. I love the world of network marketing because I still believe that this is one of the last ways that the average person can make a better than average income.
Can is the key word here. Most likely will not. You're just the average Joe. Isn't that a little condescending? Like, the way she said that, it just gives me the ick, right? Am I the only one who feels that way? This seems like, hey, you peasants, if you want to make any significant amount of money at all, you better join Young Living right now. Meanwhile, it's like, yeah, what planet are you living on, Mary? MLM is not doing that great right now. So what are you going off about, silly lady? I put a primer on my eyes and this eyeshadow is leaving patches. All right, Unique. It's no wonder apparently no one fucking works for you anymore.
I was the average person, and I remember how grateful I was, and still am.
I'm sorry. Like, I know I'm pausing a lot, but like the way she says that. Okay, first of all, no. Lots of thoughts here. Mary, you're not an average person now. You are the CEO to a multi-billion-dollar company. Apparently. Yeah, you're so average. Shut up, man. You're not. Don't even try to paint yourself out like you're just one of us little guys. You're super not. You were married to essential oil Jesus. Don't play us like that.
For the opportunity to build an income that would meet my needs.
What are your needs? With the amount of money that you have made in your lifetime, what needs? Like, my needs? No, your needs are like food and shelter. Your wants and desires are what's being funded by your CEO-hood. Your needs are no more than anyone else, yet here you are making so much more money than everyone else because you're running the company. Like, define what needs are, dude. I don't think you know at this point because you know what? You're not an average person, Mary. You are so disconnected from the average person. It's just so yucky when these rich people try to be like, I'm just one of you. No, you're not. Mary, you're super not.
An income that was based on the collective work of my organization. But that organization has to be nurtured and cared for with trust and education so that the team members are able to become successful and reach their goals. At our international convention this year, I stated that I will not abandon the network marketing model.
We'll see about that.
I believe this is the best way to share our unique products with the world and build a strong community working towards the same goals. However, when I see the need to make a change to the compensation plan to make it better, then we go forward with those changes after carefully considering how it will impact organizations throughout Young Living. Today, we are announcing changes to 2 parts of the compensation plan, as well as global alignment of the Fast Start bonus program, which will go into effect on April 1st, which I believe will provide long-term support for your business. Naturally, change is met differently by each individual, but I want to assure you that these changes are based on the needs of our business to make it better for you, our brand partners.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not even going to let her finish that sentence. You are changing things because you've been operating at a loss for at least the last few years. Like, you said that with your own mouth, Mary. Don't make me insert the clip here.
We're operating at a loss.
Oops, did I do that? Yeah, Mary, don't sit here and be like, it's to make it better for you. No, Mary. It's so that you can try to hold on to some more profits there. I swear, rich people think we're stupid. And you know what? Some of us are stupid. But most of us, I think at least, I want to believe that most of us can see right through this kind of bullshit. Who are you fooling besides your cult members? You fooled them for years. Like, I don't know. But the rest of us, it's like, no. Are you going to try to tell us, Mary, that you have taken a pay cut? I doubt it. Even if she said she's taken a pay cut, I wouldn't believe it.
And to stimulate growth, which is the fuel of a healthy business.
Good luck.
Over the past few years, we have watched the decline in sales volume, resulting in some of your commission checks going down. Of course, this can be attributed to many factors, such as the shutdown of the pandemic and the frustrations that you have experienced as we work to upgrade our website and back office.
Yeah, okay, let's talk about what did she say, the shutdown or the shutdown of the pandemic or whatever. What she's referring to there is that how when 2020 came a-knockin' and COVID-19 was like, what's up, everybody? Time to shake some stuff up. The MLM industry was doing very well, and that is because many people lost their real jobs in real life, and they were desperate. Multi-level marketing distributors jumped on that shit like flies, and it worked. They recruited a ton of people, and the multi-level marketing industry during this very uncertain time for most people was booming. It was sending people's commission checks above and beyond what they were ever used to. But that momentum was artificial. Like, it wasn't real. Like, it was based on circumstances that were out of all of our control. So once those circumstances started to get reeled in a little bit, and after some time had passed, and people started realizing, like, oh, I basically was duped. I was told that this was going to be a new income opportunity where I can work from home and stay home with my babies and never go into the office again. And, you know, oh, turns out it wasn't that at all. By the way, this foundation, I know it's too light for me. It's not as bad as it looks because it does oxidize and it isn't this light once it's like blended in and dried and stuff, but I know it's still too light for me, but I have it and I'm broke, so I'm gonna use it. One of these days I'll get a foundation shade that matches me perfectly. One of these days. Today is not that day, but don't worry, that's why we have bronzer. Okay, so anyway, yeah, it's just funny to me that any MLM CEO like blames the pandemic for their losses, where literally what it was they started growing so much, and so they irresponsibly, all MLMs, not just Young Living, they all irresponsibly started like investing in growing their businesses to meet these new needs, when really it was just like a temporary thing. They only needed some temporary fixes, but they were just like, wow, look at this growth, we're on a roll, and this growth will obviously continue. And it didn't. I look like a clown. Chill, it's fine, everything's fine.
We know how critical it is to have efficient and convenient tools, especially during the enrollment process. I think we all know the power of essential oils and why Gary was driven to take them to the world. But it all takes time, and if the amount of time new brand partners put into building their business does not produce enough income, especially during the early stages, it is only natural they look for other opportunities.
But like, don't try to say that this is like some kind of Young Living problem. Like, this is an industry-wide problem, and y'all are always trying to fix things and trying to change your comp plans and trying to revamp things and be like, oh, this time for sure this is gonna help. It never does. Look at Beachbody or Body. They completely dropped the MLM model this year, and that was after like all of these comp plan changes that pissed people off, which comp plan changes usually do. I haven't even looked to see like if anyone's out here bitching and moaning about these comp plan changes. I'm sure they are. They usually do. But like, meanwhile, that didn't save Body. It didn't save any of the other MLMs that closed down this year. They all try to make these comp plan changes. Mary, you have made multiple comp plan changes in just the past few years alone. It hasn't worked. It won't work. The only way to save your fucking company is to stop being an MLM. Because quite frankly, the reason that y'all are having all these freaking problems, man, is because no one wants to join an MLM anymore. You guys oversold it so hard during the pandemic that now everyone is like, oh, I know what those things are. I joined one of those when I was desperate. I was lied to. I was told that this was going to be my new job, and it super wasn't, so I'm never joining one again. That and the anti-MLM movement has gotten significantly louder over the past few years as well. Like, you can't come back from this. Your only option is to drop the whole network marketing thing. And even then, I don't know if you can save yourself, because you've just like harmed so many people that even then they're going to be like, even though if I'm spending money with Young Living, it's not going to an upline who's actively lying to their downline and whatever uplines do. It's like, I still can't really trust it. Especially like, girl, your prices. Let's talk about Young Living's prices. Holy moly. Your prices are horse shit. They're so inflated. Listen, I've covered Young Living so much. I'll just link my whole playlist down below. In general, Young Living's products are no better than any other like essential oil brand out there. I don't want to say any other, because some of them are like legitimately synthetic, but like you can buy the same quality essential oils from like Plant Therapy, Revive. That's my favorite, even though I'm like super allergic to essential oils and I'm not gonna buy them anymore. I only use them for like aromatherapy anyway. Maybe I'll buy lavender, but that's like it. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm still allergic to lavender. Anyway, it's because you're not using Young Living. It's because you're using Revive. Shut up, dude. No, they're the same quality, but like half the price, sometimes even less than half the price. Like, Young Living's products are so expensive because they have to pay out all these bonuses. There are essential oils that are like $150 for one little bottle of them. It's insane. So there are a lot of things that if you want to save Young Living, Mayor Bear, you need an entire company overhaul, dude.
We realize that our compensation plan does not offer the immediate payment that gig jobs and affiliate programs may offer. But when you build a strong network marketing team, the income can be much more stable and sustainable.
Yeah. When you build a team, we're not even talking about selling essential oils right now. We're talking about recruiting people, and that's how you're going to make your income. And what do we always say in MLMs? You cannot make a living wage. You cannot make a wage that's going to pay your bills if you don't recruit a team. And then at that point, it's not about selling the product. It's literally just about recruiting. And that's really the biggest part of why we all hate this industry so much, because it's dishonest, selfish, it's just nasty in all ways conceivable. But yeah, Mary Young just freaking came out and said it. She's just like, yup, if you build a team, you'll have good income. What about selling the oils? Hey, Mary, what about selling the products? Hello? Such a secondary to you?
In 2013, Gary and I changed to our current compensation plan. We were on a path that was unsustainable, and without the change, Young Living would have imploded.
Okay, that's hilarious, first of all. But second of all, we have audio clips of Mary after Gary died talking about needing to change the compensation plan. What do you mean you're still using the same compensation plan? Like, you have made changes and pissed people off, and they've left because of these compensation plan changes. What are you talking about?
With this change, we knew that many of our top-ranking leaders were going to see a temporary dip in their commission earnings. So Gary decided to allocate a small percentage of total commissionable sales to the Diamonds as the Diamond Leadership Bonus to help them through the transition more smoothly.
So to give more money to the people who are already making all the money. What about the other 99% of people who are hardly making any money at all with Young Living? Let's not help them out. Let's help out the people who are doing all the recruiting. It's just scummy. It's gross.
With the change, our business began to grow with more excitement than ever before, and within a year, most of the leaders saw their commission earnings surpass anything they had received before the change. However, the Diamond Leadership Bonus was originally intended to be temporary, a bridge during the transition time, but all these years later, it is still being paid. Now, let's talk about the exciting changes that are coming. The first one is the Diamond Leadership Bonus, together with the Silver-bound bonus, will be repurposed as the Rank Achievement Bonus to be paid to brand partners as they advance through the ranks of Senior Star, Executive, and Silver. We believe this will incentivize more people to join and build a Young Living business, which will increase the commission earnings for everyone who is building.
For everyone who is building, but not for the people who are doing all the work. It's so scummy the way she's saying this. It's just like, you are literally building your business organization off the backs of the people who are doing all the freaking work. And Mary's like, well, we're gonna award you for all the work of the people that you recruited. Even though all you did was recruit them. You were a leader, you were building your team, and you were offering education and support. No, dude, come on. Even your education is bullshit in this, because are you really going to sit here and tell me that this book has all the answers? These hands have all the answers? Hey, did you know that if you put some essential oil right here, it helps your tonsil? Please. That's not education. You're just lying to people, dude.
The second change affects how the Generation Leadership Bonus is distributed. This is something that I wish had been part of the compensation plan when I was building my first network marketing business, because it is a specific way to reward the leaders who are growing. This is a leadership bonus that will have requirements that must be met to be eligible beyond achieving or maintaining rank just to earn it. The second change we are making is to the Generation Leadership Bonus, which is like a profit-sharing bonus and is paid to the leadership ranks. 6.25% of the commissionable sales for each month is divided by the total number of leadership shares earned by each eligible brand partner.
6.25 is the most random fucking number. Like, where did you come up with that? Also, I'm probably gonna just like fast forward through so much of this because, or even just cut it out, because comp plan talk is not interesting to me. Comp plan talk is a lot of mumbo jumbo that doesn't really make any sense, and you have to like really think about it. I will have this entire video linked in the description so you guys can go watch through it if you want, but I'm just telling you, like, Mary is out here just being like, here's this bonus and here's how do you achieve it, but here's all these examples that make no sense. And it's like, okay, well, whatever. The thing is, all you're really missing here, and anything that I'm cutting out or speeding up or whatever, it's all leadership. Like, leadership. I understand the thought process there. The thought process is, if there are more incentives to rank up, then more people will do it, and more people will sign up, and more people will try for it. But I'm sorry, there's always been an incentive. There's always been more of an incentive to try to build a team than to just sit there and sell essential oils as a side hustle. Like, the incentives in every MLM are there to be a leader. Like, you're just adding on these bonuses. Some of them, she was like, that's $100. Wow, $100? Amazing. I can't even buy groceries with that. It's not brag-worthy. My point is, unless she's gonna get to it, she's not really giving anyone an incentive to just sign up and sell the oils, and that makes up for a very big percentage of the entire organization. She's sitting here offering all these new things to leaders, and so far it's been nothing for the people who just sign up. The incentive's already there to rank up. It's always been there. But you're not adding an incentive to sign up in the first place. I don't get it. And I don't see what she thinks this is doing.
Silvers receive 1 share, golds 2 shares, platinums 3 shares, and diamonds 4 shares, crown diamonds 5 shares, and royal crown diamonds 6 shares.
Oh yeah, also that whole thing. They're doing sounds like a founders pool kind of thing that all the other MLMs are doing. Cool, really unique. Definitely is not a thing that any other MLM has ever done. Wow. Mary, if you are operating at a loss, you're not making profits. If this is a profit sharing pool, don't you have to be making profits? When in your own words, Mary, you've been saying that you've been operating at a loss. So where's this money coming from? I don't get it.
However, that is now going to change. And on April 1st, 2025, the number of shares allocated to each rank will be adjusted, and all diamond ranks will be eligible to receive 3 shares. Silvers, golds, and platinums will be eligible for 2 shares. And I'm very excited to announce that with this new change, executives will now be eligible to receive 1 share.
Okay, wait, hold on. So, I thought that was new. I didn't know they had a founder pool before. But what she's saying is, hey, leaders, go fuck yourselves. We're taking one of your shares away and giving it to the executives. This still isn't an incentive for people to just sign up. Yeah, it's an incentive to rank up, but that incentive has always been there.
You will be eligible to earn shares on the leaders within your organization for which you qualify. Silvers and above will now be eligible to earn 1 share for each executive. And each executive will now earn 1 share on their own qualification. The number of shares that you earn on anyone is determined by your qualifying rank.
Okay, so if you are a leader, like a diamond, and then you have executives in your downline, then you get extra shares for them. Okay, so it doesn't sound like they're telling them to go fuck themselves. They're just telling them that they have to try harder now. There's more of an incentive to build up leaders. Cool. Again, the leader shit. Come on.
For example, if you are a platinum earning shares on a diamond in your organization, you will earn 2 shares for the diamond because you are just a platinum and not 3 shares. Senior stars, executives, and silvers are by far our biggest ranks in numbers. They are building and they are excited. By rewarding them financially, they will have more income to work with and will be more inclined to stay with us. They are the strong foundation of our business, and as you support their growth, you will start to see your commission checks increase. Hundreds of hours have been spent on analyzing organizations and their leaders, looking at numbers and calculating behavior. The first option is identical to that for the executive silver and gold ranks. to personally enroll or reactivate at least one customer or brand partner each month with a minimum order of 100 PV. The second option is to attend a paid, qualifying Young Living event such as a planting, a harvest, glamping, men's camp, Experience YL, a Young Living Foundation service trip, market anniversaries, or an international or regional convention during the commission month to qualify for that month.
So they'll qualify you for new bonuses if you show up at their farms and learn about shit. Watch them plant some seeds. I mean, but that requires travel, hotels, and accommodations. That requires money to be able to do that. And I understand that the incentive is like, we're gonna give you, more education. Like, that's cool, I guess. I wish your education was more scientifically based and sound, but you know what? Planting seeds in the ground, like, I'll take it, okay? What the fuck is glamping in Young Living terms anyway? What?
When I was building my business, my greatest joy was seeing the growth and success of those in my organization. With these new changes, there are incentives for working at greater depths within your organization. I am confident that you will start to see the excitement grow as people see the financial rewards. I am here for you, as are all of those in the office. We want you to be successful, and we are excited to partner with you, support you, and share in your success. There are so many changes taking place, and I believe these changes will make Young Living stronger in supporting all of you in the field. Our world is changing for the better, and wonderful new things are coming. So get out your valor, highest potential, motivation, and the Divine Destiny Trio, and let the oils open up your minds to a greater adventure in health and abundance as we journey together to take our mission to the world.
I'm sorry, did she say Divine Destination? Is that an essential oil blend that they have? Are you suggesting that your place in Young Living is divine? That there was divine intervention to get you into this company? Cool. Hey, by the way, hashtag not sponsor or anything. This Wet Cherry by Lime Crime is my favorite lip gloss, like, ever. You can buy it on Amazon. I'll put an affiliate link in the description, actually. You should buy this. It's so freaking good. It's my favorite. It tastes amazing. This is Bitter Cherry. That's the shade I'm using, but it comes in a few different shades, so I love it. You can't go wrong with it. It's great. Anyway, is that the end here? Looks like it. Alrighty, well, if you're wondering, this unique palette, I feel like the matte shades are patchy, not cute, and for $52, I'd rather gouge my own eyes out. Anyway, guys, that is the end of all the updates I have for Young Living. Usually they do like a New Year's kickoff event or something, so if anyone has access to that and would like to share it with me, please let me know. Behind the scenes, that's always the magical stuff. That's always when Mary Young gets up there and says the most ridiculous stuff. So before we end it here, as always, I have to thank my patrons and my members, guys. The list of names I'm about to read off are my financial supporters. They get access to things like our private Discord server. We have a postcard club, which, by the way, okay, hey, if you're here and you're in the postcard club and you are Canadian, I got 3 of you right here that I haven't been able to mail out yet for your Christmas cards, because apparently the Canadian Postal Service went on strike and the USPS is just like, don't try to mail stuff because we're just going to return it to you. So if you're Canadian, maybe hold off on joining the postcard club for a while, but for everyone else, the postcard club's really fun. And sometimes even more than that. So if any of that sounds good to you, you can go to patreon.com/Savannah Marie, or you can click the join button beneath this video to join our YouTube memberships. Just whatever platform you want to join on works for me if it works for you. So with that, the biggest thank you in the whole wide world goes to Fuffy Duck Butt 24, Elaine, AJC, Ferd Turkison Esquire, Love to Be Evil, Just Mark, Baby Pink Pearl, Alice Wagner, LaSalle Story, Fallon Harris, Jessica Billhart, Emion, Hula Chowdown, Jacqueline Nutton, Kessie Drew, KJ Barnes, Leanne, Caroline Reed, Daniel Urena, Maddie Darley, Ray, and Stephanie Mayfield. And to the rest of my financial supporters, thank you so much for being here and being you. I hope your holiday season was everything you hoped it would be. And I wish I could say I was excited for 2025, but honestly, I'm just scared. Not for like me on YouTube, but just for the world. Mostly the country I live in, but the world also. Happy 2025, all right? I'll catch you later. See ya. Bye.